In a land steeped in history, a whimsical tale of unexpected diplomacy unfolds at the Kerch Strait. A stray dog's innocent wander altered the course of nations, rippling through diplomatic echoes and laughter across generations. In the pressing heat of summer 1925, tensions simmered on the Crimean Peninsula's tranquil landscape. The Soviet and Turkish forces stood vigilant across the Kerch Strait, a narrow body of water that had stirred countless disputes. Little did they know, history's next turn would come not from grand strategies, but from an unexpected wanderer. A stray dog, scruffy and with a soulful gaze, meandered through the borders, oblivious to geopolitical intricacies. As it nosed around tent lines and forage plots, it inadvertently crossed the invisible borderline, a step that would trigger immediate, unexpected military responses from both sides. Rumors flared up, suspecting the dog of being a pawn or harbinger of espionage activities. Diplomatic tensions, already near breaking point, escalated wildly as messages flew between embassies and military command centers. Commands were misinterpreted, leading to a frenzy of defensive posturing. Military men hastily built barricades along the shore, peering over makeshift defenses. Overcome by suspicion, both sides stationed additional guards, and some reports say that shots were fired across the border, leading to an exaggerated show of force prompted by the dog's seemingly benign stroll. Feverish negotiations ensued, with diplomats vehemently trying to calm the nerves of military leaders who, devoid of malevolence from both sides, feared an accidental war. The air was thick with disbelief that a simple dog could unnerve the opposing forces perched on this geopolitical fault line. As the dog's story became public, often exaggerated and spun into legends, the international community's eyes turned to the peculiar showdown. Sketches and written accounts began circulating, painting a picture of an event more whimsical than warlike, but with a serious undertone of diplomatic relations pushed to the brink. Beneath the absurdity lay a stark reality. Two potent military forces, heavily armed, stood ready to clash over a perceived slight. As the world chuckled over the war of the stray dog, diplomats pondered over measures to prevent such incidents from escalating again, a lesson in the fragility of peace. Finally, the crisis resolved with neither bloodshed nor sign of aggression from either party after a peace summit. An agreement to better define the volatile border and adhere to better communication practices left both sides with renewed strategies and respect for unforeseen provocations. Tall tales about the war and its origins abound even decades later. In taverns and inns along the Black Sea, embellishments about the brave stray soldier on two legs were shared heartily, often rewritten and romanticized through generations. Memorials to this day mark the event, not honoring battlegrounds or generals, but the whimsy and humanity found within it. A small plaque at the Kerch Strait commemorates the peculiar but resolute lesson, a shared jest, and the tenuous peace it encapsulated. The stray, whose unpretentious stroll deflected a serious conflict, remains unnamed in the pages of history. Some say it returned to its anonymous life. Others described it as a spirit animating the peace negotiations that followed. Whatever its fate, the dog left an indelible print on the course of diplomacy. For Ukraine and the surrounding regions, stories like these bear testament not only to their adaptability in the face of adversity, but to their sense of humor and the lessons that arise unexpectedly. The dog that almost started a war thrives in legend, a quirky chapter in the vast annals of their history. Though the event might appear minor in the grand tapestry of history, its significance endures. It remains a fascinating chapter showcasing the unpredictability of human relations and the uncanny turns they may take, influenced by small catalysts beyond the control of those involved. In modern times, storytellers continue to regale audiences with this narrative, each rendition bending closer to myth while retaining the essence of its truth. The narrative is retold with echoes of laughter and wonder, illuminating the power of small events to sway great destinies. Schools across the region weave the story into their curriculums, emphasizing the importance of understanding history's biggest turns often stem from the unlikely. Students, intrigued, learn not just about the conflict, but about diplomacy, humor, and humanity hidden in its resolution. Thus, the tale of the War of the Stray Dogs survives, a testament to whimsy emboldened by grandeur, steeped with lessons of history, humor, and humility. As the sun rises over the ancient streets of Ukraine, history keeps its gaze forward, murmuring promises beneath a storied past.